year. Come back as soon as I get out of the Coolangatta airport.
Yeah.
It's like it's 1982 Darwin Airport. G'day, mate. Some dude's holding a bunger in his mouth. Need a taxi, bro? You know. Whereas Japan, it's like they're beautiful people, you know, but so polite.
Yeah.
And you just go, man, Aussies are wild.
We are pretty wild.
Some dude, yeah, get in, mate. And you know, doesn't help you with nothing, sort of thing. But that's all right. Just openly, there's no cultural levels of who to not talk to and what not to do. It's just open plan.
Yeah.
Just don't be a...
It's a bit like that. Yeah. It's good.
But yeah, exactly. So it must be pretty nuts for someone overseas to get here. But you must do social media pretty well because I got in contact with you about then, thinking you were the fisting girl, right? And so, you know...
Lots of people do. I have no idea why they think that whatsoever. Where does it come from?
You should put an extra page on your thing. Anyway. The way you do... I like the way you do social media. Isn't it funny to say that?
Yeah.
But social media is such a thing.
Oh, everyone does it differently. You know, Facebook is there's no rules on what you are, and well, there are. You know, like don't put dicks on Facebook because you'll get deleted and blocked. And they are getting more rules every day. But when it comes to the normal things, some people are offended if somebody shares too much of their life on there. Some people put all this negative stuff up there. Like it's, I don't know. You can do it however the hell you want. But I'm a firm believer in I don't really talk negative stuff.
That's what I mean.
I'm like that in real life as well. When I'm like, I hate Dubai, I'm like, I'm such a happy, positive person, but I hate that place. So let's talk about something happy and positive. Yeah. So,
because not that I, you know, I just don't remember ever talking ill of Dubai.
Oh yeah, because I couldn't when I was over there. Literally, like, you could get thrown in jail for talking bad about the place while you're over there.
That's crazy.
Pathetic. People were putting up all these photos and videos of when it was flooding in their area, and they got all these letters from like government or whoever saying, if you put up any more photos, you're at risk of going to jail, because they're trying to make this trying to make it look amazing all the time. It's not amazing whatsoever, and I don't want anyone to go through what I went through. Like, pick somewhere cool to go and live if you want to go live overseas. Do not go to Dubai. They're fucked. It's so bad.
Oh man, they're going to listen to this.
No, it's
they're going to track you down.
Oh, maybe I should.
What do you have to wear over there?
I just sort of wore. I was doing like office work, so I actually did a few strip shows over there. I don't care if I talk about it now, but while I was over there, I was like, oh my God. So the first show I did, oh my God, it was a pretty good story actually. It was lesbian duo XXX strip. So me and a stripper girlfriend who lives over there now, we were going to do it together. And it was in Abu Dhabi. So we drove down there, we had the address, and we're driving along this street, and it was just palace after palace after palace. We're like, oh my God, what is this place? Like, and then this like security car, we thought it was cops, but they pulled up behind us, lights flashing. My girlfriend's freaking out going, oh my God, I've got dildos in my car. I've got like all these dildos. I'm going to go to jail because I've got these dildos in my car. She's freaking out. I was trying not to laugh because I thought it was hilarious.
They're shaped like Saddam Hussein. Oh my God.
It's like, you and your dildos confiscated. You go to jail. You've got too many dildos.
We need to eat them now.
So we shoved all the dildos in our mouths. No, we didn't. So we got pulled up, and it was just security. They looked at our IDs. We told them that we're there to do a strip, blah, blah, blah. It was pretty intense. And then they took us down this big, long driveway, more security, like the big, movie things to let us through to the next part. And then we're driving down. I think we're following this other car, and she's like, is that the boat? And I'm like, it's like an old pirate ship. Like, I'm pretty sure that's not it. I'm like, look at the little boat next to it, like little tender. I'm like, we're getting on that. So we jumped on that. She's like, where is this boat? And they're taking us out. It's nighttime. Just taking us out to like this big black, like just ocean, just darkness everywhere. And she was freaking out a bit. And I was like, all right, so there's two lots of lights.
You don't even really know if this is the crew that's...
Oh, we had no idea. Anything could have happened. So I was excited. Like, I get myself into lots of ridiculous situations, and I've always been fine. So, yeah, we're like going out. I was like, there's two big lots of lights. And we're getting closer. And they're like, they look like P&O Fair stars, like about 7 to 8 stories tall, two different ones. And I was like, that's weird. Okay, we're going to one of these. Like, this is hectic. we hopped on. I can't remember the name of it. I found a photo of it the other day, but I Googled it later on, and it says there's lots of secrecy shroud around who actually owns it, but they think it's one of the princes in Abu Dhabi, the most expensive yacht in the world. And we hop on, and it's got like 150-something permanent staff on it. So he must have been partying on the other one, and then had a whole bunch of girls like partying, getting ready for the guys to arrive. So there are probably about 15 girls, aged from about 17 to 21, all different nationalities. Indian girl, long dark hair, like, you know, blonde girl, short hair, like, all skinny pretty girls from all around the world, just like they're partying, waiting for like all the guys to arrive. So me and my girlfriend arrived. We were the entertainment. They were just, I don't know, sort of whatever they do. Didn't really ask, whatever. And then so our contact lady, we're like, what sort of show should we do? Should we make it like hardcore XXX lesbian duo, or should we make it real sexy? And she's like, I don't know, whatever. And we're like, okay. We're like, what should we do? And we're like, he's a prince from Abu Dhabi. The way strippers do their shows in Australia is, I've never seen it like that anywhere else in the world. Like, I've been to America and worked and everything, but I've never seen the shows that they do here anywhere else. They're awesome. So we're like, let's go hardcore. Let's do this. We'll be right. And we got to a bit. It was the most hardcore bit. I don't know if I should go into too much detail.
Yeah.
Look,
it's your world. Tell us about your world. I'd love to know.
Well, let's just say there was a strap-on involved, and
who was wearing it?
My friend.
Excellent.
And so our contact was like, if you see me flick my hair, that means stop. So we're at this real hardcore bit, and then she's just standing there flicking her hair, and we're like, what's going on? The prince, the Abu Dhabi prince, had just like stood up and walked out, and we're like, okay, all right, like, yep, all right, we're just gonna stop right here. Then we're like, wow, okay, cheers, bye. She's like, my friend's walking off with his strap-on on, and I'm like, okay, get me off the ground. Let's get the hell out of here. And still to this day, I'm like, did we offend him? Was he impressed? Did he go to have a wank? Was he angry? I'm like, I have no idea. Hopefully he went to have maybe an angry wank. I don't know. But yeah, that was that.
He just went and destroyed all the other girls in the other boat. That's what he did.
Probably.
Whoa.
Who knows? So yeah, that happened.
Good.
And we're like, all right, we got our money. Yeah, let's pack up our stuff and get back on that little tender and get the hell out of here.
What was he doing? He was just sitting on a standing or?
So the level that we walked in on, they had like a bar. They had two stripper poles, just big nice seating, like just music and lights and stuff. And yeah, it's like everyone was standing up when we first started the show, and then everyone was like just sort of sitting around in like a big group, and we were just doing the show in the middle. And yeah, you just sort of stood up and walked out.
And you didn't get frightened.
I get excited, like maybe there was.
That's like all your life in you were on some boat too, like.
Yeah, anything could happen.
Anything.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like after you've done heaps of ridiculous things.
How do you top that?
Yeah, well, when you do heaps of ridiculous things, you're just trying to always top them off. So, yeah, that just mean topping them off.
Far out.
Doing crazier shit.
I remember going into a real because theatre restaurants. You were in Dracula's.
Yeah.
The show because you're
so
much fun.
Yeah.
And you're with people who just want more fun, and every night's better than the last night. And then you go out afterwards, and people stay in character.
Yeah.
Slightly.
I had to stay in character at Dracula's. It was too hard to flick in between.
And you could kind of almost hide behind the character, and then just wake up. Oh, that didn't happen.
Yeah.
Every night was the same night.
That's why I just properly became Bambi Le Fist. I was like, I like this. This is my alter ego. I'm just going to become this. Everyone's happy. I'm just going to roll with it. It's too hard to flick in between. And
when I stopped doing that, I actually went into a bit of a slump. Like wow, because I've had this opinion when you party so hard, your level of fun, like things of is so extreme that just having a beer at a good old thingo, like at something. It's just like, man, you don't I don't want to go. That's not good. And you can't go to this other thing that's so crazy anymore.
Yeah.
Wow. But I've forgotten about it. Now just whack off over it.
After the Champaign Showgirls, the first season, I got home and I was like, what am I doing with my life now? I'm like, that
Right.
was so much fun. Like, I don't know what to do. And I got a bit sad. I was like, fuck this. Like,
Yeah.
I need to go do fun shit. So, yeah.
You see, that's why they say people like, just name one, Kim Kardashian, like constantly, I know nothing about it, by the way, but to breaking the internet, like levels of highs,
Yeah.
like getting like absolute love from the world, or just
Yeah.
You can't let that. No one can let that fall away too easily
Nah.
because they, well, I need to get back, and then you might get a little unpopular and try and do it again, and people go, ugh, you're a little pathetic over there or something.
Yeah. Who
You know, for
knows?
big stars.
Yeah. Like myself. Yeah, no.
But I love it.
I'm always chasing the next thing. Actually, I did something pretty crazy last night. It was quite hilarious.
Yeah, go.
You know the guy who almost got done for murder, the Tinder date dude?
Yeah, Gabriel.
Gable.
Toasty, yeah.
Toasty?
Toasty.
Yeah.
This carpet we're on, his dad sold it to me. World of Carpets. And that's all I know. Okay. So I know his name well.
So after this whole thing, one of my girlfriends, she's like, I heard the whole 3-hour tape. She's like, I'm obsessed with him. I want to meet him. And she just matched with him on Bumble, which is like a Tinder, like dating app.
Yeah, for
And
girls, for ladies.
She's like, I just matched with him. I'm like, let's do it. I was like, Sunday, like yesterday, she's like, let's go for drinks. I'm like, let's tee it up. And I was like, I'm going to find him on Bumble as well. Let's see if I match with him too. I matched with him, put in some hard yards, had some chats with him. And I was like, let's meet up. And so Courtney and I were like on our phones last night. I'm like, we've almost got him. Let's get him. She's like, all I want to do is meet him and lock him on a balcony. She's like, that's all I want to do. So we did that last night. We got him out. We went and rented a hotel room and we locked him on a balcony. No one died.
Jesus. And did you leave? Oh,
No, we let him back in. We just did it for a little while. Like once we got him up to the hotel room.
And did he?
He's like, do you know who I am? And we're like, no. And we got like a few sneaky videos and stuff, and we just thought it was hilarious. And yeah, so that was.
So yeah, I can see what you're doing. You're trying to make these. Yes, there's another. How do you top that one? You need a murderer.
A what? A murder.
You need a serial murderer. You need to find some. Oh, shut up, Drew. Jesus.
I might try and steer away from murderers.
That's
he didn't get
crazy.
done for murder though. So
No. Yeah.
Yeah, the trial went through and he's
exactly.
in jail, so yeah, I'll find some next cool people to do adventures with.
So do you think that's a thing? I never even thought
It
of
was
that.
hilarious. It was my friend's idea, but like we just did teamwork to make it happen. I was like, I'm always down for a hilarious adventure, so that's what we did last night.
Oh, I want to ask you so many questions, but maybe I shouldn't. Is he a good guy?
Doesn't seem like
He was
bad
definitely
guy.
trying to smash you both, though. I mean,
Yeah.
you know,
No,
course.
that didn't happen.
No,
we had
but-
like twin beds, and I slept in the bed with my girlfriend. And after we like took a video of me locking him on the balcony, I was like, well, I'm kind of bored with this now, so whatever. And then kind of fell asleep. I think he's just really drunk. He was being pretty
Yeah.
funny, actually.
Yeah, okay.
It was pretty funny, but my girlfriend was like, oh, you missed a bit where he was like dancing around in front of the mirror for like ages. Like, I don't think he's all there. I'm like, I think he was just really drunk. Like,
Right.
leave him alone. He doesn't seem like a bad guy. But,
Jeez. What do you do now? Okay.
oh, heaps.
Far out.
Well, I'm going to Vegas tomorrow, so heaps will happen there.
Are ya?
Yeah.
Really?
Just for 2 nights, and then I'm going to Burning Man.
Ah,
So
yeah.
It's going to be lots of fun. And then New York, and then...
Are you going by yourself?
I
Burning
had
Man.
it all planned out to go with my flatmate, but we've had a bit of a falling out. She's moved out. We're going to spend some time together, but yeah, not so much. So
Okay.
the 2 nights I'm staying with one of my actor friends in Vegas. He lives there. I'll go hang out with her. It's only 2 days, so I'll probably just like not sleep the whole time and just party through. It's 2 days, come on. And then fly to LA, and then it's like a 10-hour drive to Burning Man. We're getting there a day early, and then a friend of mine gave me this ticket, this awesome ticket, and it's worth an absolute mozza. So we're staying in like the Millionaires area. We've got an electric scooter. I've never been before, and he's like a veteran at Burning Man. So I think it's like his 12th year in a row.
Wow.
So I'm going to get shown around proper. It's going to be so much fun.
That's
But
a good
people
one.
are like, oh, it's like the ultimate adults playground. I'm like, no, that's just my life.